Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Mornings with McDaniel. We're going to have another show. I keep telling you guys we're going to keep coming back. We're keep going to having a lot of fun. Today, we're going to be covering a subject here, and it's very, very, very simple. So, we're going to go over this. This is going to be the 10 ways to kill your old self and create a new one. Now, why would I take such an interesting topic to talk about, right? You got to get the coffee, baby. Um, the reason why is I think a lot of folks, and my folks, and including myself, by the way, sometimes want to hang on to our old self. We want to keep that old reason to be angry, be happy, do this, live there, fill in blank, right? But what is it that's why do you want to kill your old self and why do you want to create a new one? It's like watching a critter turn into a butterfly, right? You're changing, you're morphing, you're growing, you're expanding. That's the most incredibly cool part about this whole thing. So let's go over these 10 things very, very, very quickly. Here we go. Number one, wake up early with purpose. Now, this is probably one of the reasons why this resonated with me so much today. It's because of this fact. As I woke up this morning around, I don't know, 3:34, and I'm like, oh, well, what time is it? And I said, what am I going to do if I keep laying in bed? Why do I keep doing this? So I woke up with purpose. You know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to get some exercise, and I am going to make today amazing. And I have a certain amount of goals I'm going to punch out very, very quickly. Now, that's my purpose. So what's your purpose this morning? What's making you pop out of bed? Number two, say no. Yes, that evil, horrible little word. Say no to what drains your energy. Now, what can drain your energy is really anything. Whenever you're not being fully empowered, whatever that looks like for you, that action is draining you. Here's an example. For me, draining my energy is running comparables, running numbers, really looking at what's going on. We're looking at spreadsheets. I hate it. Oh my God. It literally physically puts me to sleep. So when I do it, it's not at my highest energy. So thank you to social media, not social media, but to AI. They can analyze very complicated documents very quickly. Of course, you have to double check it, but that saves a lot and gives me my bullet pointed information that I need and I want. So that works for me. I say no to that kind of stuff. Say no to energy draining people, by the way, too. Those people just suck the life out of you. By the time you get done, you need a shower and quadruple shot of an espresso just to get through the next portion of the day. Get away from those people. Number three, build unshakable self discipline. Now, what does that mean? Could it be self discipline about smoking, drinking alcohol, over consuming food, workaholic, sexaholic, daydreameraholic? I mean, you know what? Build unshakable discipline not to do certain things or certain actions or consume certain substances, whatever that might look like, on a consistent basis. The reason why is I've changed my diet lately and I eat oatmeal, fruit, some brown sugar, black coffee, just basic stuff. And my skin, my body, my energy, everything is skyrocketed from eating pizza and hot dogs and all the tasty stuff in life, right? But I built a self discipline. So, what's that self discipline going to look like for you? Are you going to be able to hang on to that self discipline? That's the real question. Number four, my favorite number. I don't know why, but it is. Face challenges instead of avoiding them. None of us like a confrontation. Well, some of us do, you sickos. You know who you are. But all of us, we really, we want to face a challenge, but avoiding is so much easier because if you don't look at it, it's not real. If you just disregard it, it's not real. It's not going to happen. There's no ramifications for life and anything if you don't face it head on. Well, hello, that's 100% wrong. Let's look at the reasons why. Facing the challenges, it helps you grow as a human. It helps you go from an infant to an adult. And I don't mean that lightly. I mean that emotionally, mentally, psychologically, probably not physically because that takes time. But being able to say, you know what? I have a challenge in life. For me, I drank too much, right? So there's a challenge for me. So I faced it head on. Right now, what am I, over a month without a drink? I mean, it's not the longest time on earth, right? But it's something to start, right? At least I admitted it and I'm facing it. Now, it's not going to stop me from having a nice craft beer or a very, very well made martini. But, the way I faced that demon. I challenged that demon. I beat that demon. So, what's your challenges? What's the thing today that you're afraid of going after? I challenge you to go after it. No pun intended. Number five, trust yourself fully. Whatever you decide, go for it. You are your guiding star, 100%, your North Star. Yesterday, I was playing an online blackjack game. I mean, it's all just funny money, anyways. And I was betting $200,000, fake money, of course, on this bet. And I had this like inkling inside my gut to not to take that hit. You knew you were going to bust if you took that hit. I took the hit and I busted. But if I had let it ride like my gut told me to and not take the hit, I would have been able to win like $400,000 in fake money. But that is just my point, right? Listen to yourself. Never ever second guess yourself. When you get that funky wonky little weird feeling in your gut going like, I don't know if I should go in there. I don't know if I should have that conversation. I don't think I should do fill in blank, or I should do fill in blank, right? I should really go talk to the person, have that unique nudging. You don't know why, but you're just going to go do it, right? Do it. You have probably no idea why it's going to happen, but there's something telling you that's bigger than you to go after it. Here's number 6. Live in the present moment. This thing right here, guys, right here, all of us have them. This wonderful thing called an iPhone, smartphone. Yeah, they're really smart. They take you away from everything around you. I sit around people all the time, and I will be at a table with them, and everyone has the smartphone out. Everyone's like, I fucking the thing. Sorry for the cussing. My apologies. Too early for that. But staring at the phone and not interacting with people. Live in the moment, man. It's called the present freaking reason. It's a glorious moment that you actually get to be here. Take advantage of it. Don't try to document every freaking second. Hey, I'm guilty of it, okay? I've done the same thing. I've just learned it's more powerful to actually have a real conversation. That's what I'm trying to say. Number 7, realize guilt and self-doubt. Oh, schmauzers. That little creature will come up and bite you right in the booty cakes, and it will sting like nobody's, because you're like, oh my God, I feel so guilty. I couldn't do it. Again, guilt, self-doubt, right? Both of them are completely bullshit. I mean, unless you cheat on your spouse or, commit massive fraud or, do something unspeakable in the world. Yeah, okay, then you probably feel guilty of that, okay? Bad human. But self-doubt it's manufactured by what your belief system is. So if you go around going, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I can't do that, can't learn that, I can never sit with those people, I can never be a top producer, I can never fill in the blank, right? You're full of shit. Just so you know, you're full of fucking shit. How do I know? Because I've done it. That's why I can talk about it. I went to schools for ADHD and dyslexia. They didn't know what that was in the late 70s, early 80s. They just thought I had cancer or some numbskull walking around with a freaking energy problem. So I was poked and prodded, and I was filled full of pills, and nobody knew what to do with me. They literally told my mom I had brain cancer and I was going to die. My mom walked out crying. She did not like that news. But that could have built self-doubt. I have great parents, by the way. I have the best parents, literally the best parents. They're loving, kind, giving, selfless. They're insanely awesome. Everybody needs a parent like I have. Terry and Sally McDaniel. God, they are just the absolute best, and they instill in me. Not if you have guilt, work through it. Find the solution. You have the problem, find the solution. Work the problem. End of story. Hard stop. Go. Helps you grow. And the self-doubt, the little gremlin, the drunk monkey sitting on their shoulder can't do something. Tell it to go take a long walk off a short pier. You're better than you can possibly imagine. All you have to do is understand that and move forward. All right, guys, number 8. We only got 4 more. Here we go. Plan your day the night before. I kind of like this one. I kind of don't. I like flying on my own 2 feet and kind of see what I'm doing. But know what? Here's the cool thing. If you plan your day out, or at least sketch it out. Like, I want to wake up at this time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Just basic bullshit. Just get a clear idea of what's going to happen the next day. So you don't wake up all willy-nilly going like, well, this is my 15th cup of Joe. Still have no plans for the day. Bad life choice. Bad human. Don't do that. Now, next one, number 9. Here is we only have 3 more. This thing double printed it here. Design a clear vision of your future. I was kind of down the dumps the other day. I was kind of just all pissed off and just having a rough day, right? Woe is me. It's manufactured. I get it, and I did it to myself, okay? Don't need the lecture. So I decided to start working with different AIs, and I started manufacturing some things I was very frustrated with and some things I really wanted to focus more on. And it created a very clear vision on something that I was actually surprised it actually came up with. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's exactly what I want to do. How did you know this? And it really clarified it. We built out a full business plan yesterday on this action. So what's your clarity? Design your clear future. What is it? What does it look like? I'm like, well, I kind of want to do. No, that's not how you're going to get there, okay, Skittles? Just not going to happen. Set a plan into motion. Now, Greg, I can't plan. I don't know how to do a plan. Well, you planned to get up this morning and walk into the kitchen and get a cup of coffee. You didn't plan that, but you did it. You probably planned to use the bathroom sometime today. Yep, that's a plan. All right. Here's the thing. Just design a future that you want and be so crystal clear that it hurts, because your brain, your subconscious brain, which is, by the way, that runs everything upstairs, it doesn't know the difference between reality and fiction if you tell it enough times. I'm so grateful, so honored, so incredibly, glad. I'm filled with love that I have this opportunity to live here, work with these types of folks, have this type of, have whatever, fill in the blank. You tell yourself that enough, and your brain will go like, this new reality is pretty freaking cool. I think I want to go hang out in this new reality, not this old reality. Boom, life changes. But you had a clear vision of your future. Number 10, cut ties with negative and toxic people. This is what I was saying in number 1, actually. Negative and toxic people will eat you alive like rot from the inside. It is like watching Coca-Cola, all those of you like sodas. See what Coca-Cola does to stainless steel pipes after enough time's going down. It eats it away from the inside. That's a toxic person. There have been around a lot of toxic people in this industry, and a couple of them come to mind. And if you're watching my face, you know who you are, and I'm talking about you right now. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And this individual rotted one of my old companies from the inside out. I saw it happen in real time. And this individual, when their staff was physically shot while sitting on her front porch, shot in the chest, in the gut, had to show photos that she was in the ER. Otherwise, this person would not believe that this, receptionist was physically shot. Bang, gun, bullet, stomach, right? Ow. That's toxic. Someone that says you can't do something, you're not good enough, you'll never achieve it, you're dumb, blah, blah, blah. Toxic. Stay away from that. You don't feed your baby kid, piping hot tar, do you? No, it's pretty detrimental to the little child's life. That's the same stuff you're feeding your brain. Toxic tar. It's collapsing your lungs, collapsing your stomach, your body functions. It's horrible. So stay away from those. All right, guys, there it is. We're going to wrap this thing up. Went a little over our time frame, but you know what? That's how we roll, yo. Keep coming back for Mornings with McDaniel. If you guys like it, hit the like, subscribe, follow, all the goodness, because I want to make sure that you guys get a little inspiration before we pat you on the booty and gets you out the door for the day. All right, guys, I love you. Until next time, boom. Peace. I'm out. Bye.